This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
COVID-19 leading to shocking unemployment numbers in Indiana. Thousands of people have lost their jobs. Working for you, we show you the options available and how you can move forward.
Right now, it's a waiting game, and it's terrifying.
One woman shares the challenges she's faced since being laid off, her story and what you can learn. And the state making the decision that all K-12 students will continue to learn remotely for the rest of the school year. They will not go back into a school building. And RTV6 is highlighting businesses that are still open to serve you. You don't have to go to the grocery store to get high-quality meat. How One Shop Downtown is now doing things so you can still eat well.
And good evening to you here at 7 o'clock. I'm Mark Mullins in my temporary home studio.
And I'm Amanda Starantino in the RTV6 studio.
Amanda and I are separated by miles because RTV6 is practicing social distancing during the COVID-19 pandemic. First at 7 o'clock here, 13 newly reported COVID-19 deaths across Indiana. The Indiana State Department of Health now confirms 78 people have died from coronavirus in the Hoosier State. The health department also reports 3,039 confirmed COVID-19 cases in Indiana. That's 474 more confirmed cases than yesterday. More than 16,200 people have been tested for COVID-19. Looking deeper into the numbers tonight, no one under the age of 30 has died from COVID-19 in our state. A very small percentage of deaths have been reported in people who are in their 30s and 40s. The uptick in deaths comes with people in their 50s and older. More men are dying from coronavirus in Indiana. Nearly 63% of the deaths have been men.
And COVID-19 is causing a massive spike in the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits. The United States Department of Labor says 6.6 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits over the past week, which is a record high. That means in the last 2 weeks, 10 million people have lost their jobs because of the virus outbreak. And here in Indiana, more than 146,000 Hoosiers filed unemployment insurance claims last week. The Indiana Department of Workforce Development says just 2 weeks ago, only 2,300 Hoosiers filed for unemployment insurance. That's a 50-fold increase and can be mostly attributed to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Working for you tonight, we are finding out how the state is responding to an unprecedented spike in unemployment claims and what you can do to get help if you are now without a job. RTV6's Cameron Riddle with what you need to know right now.
Good evening. Department of Workforce Development Commissioner Fred Payne said it is the numbers that is telling the story of what is happening to thousands of Indiana families who are now out of work due to a coronavirus pandemic, but are still trying to figure out how they are going to pay their bills. And that alone has now caused the Indiana unemployment numbers to skyrocket to unprecedented levels. Last week alone, 146,000 Hoosiers applied for unemployment benefits. That's the highest week of claims the Department of Workforce Development has seen since 2009, when 28,000 Hoosiers submitted claims. Commissioner Payne says claim totals around 150,000 like we are seeing this week. Looks like it'll be the new normal during the coronavirus pandemic. Because these unemployment claims are unmatched in history, the department is adding 77 new staffers to take those claims and open up a new system where Hoosiers can apply either on phone or via the internet. But they say the internet is the fastest way to get processed. Now, here's something important for you to know. If you are applying for those benefits, the federal government just changed the rules allowing more people to apply for unemployment. That list now includes independent contractors, freelancers, and gig economy workers like Lyft and Uber drivers. Because that federal rule was just changed, Indiana computers will automatically kick those people out. You'll be denied automatically, but do not panic. There is a plan for you. The state says they will keep those applicants in a holding pattern until the state can hit the reset button. That will allow those Hoosiers in that category to get unemployment without having to reapply. Commissioner Payne says the 77 new employees who will be working for the state to process those claims will start their new jobs early next week. At the State House, I'm Cameron Riddle, RTV6.
And these updates come as welcome news to some Hoosiers who have been having issues filing for unemployment. They describe long call wait times and unanswered emails with the Department of Workforce Development. Working for you, RTV6's Megan St-Torm spoke with one local woman and shares the challenges she's faced since being laid off.
As a record number of Hoosiers continue to file for unemployment, the state system is struggling to keep up.
Right now, it's a waiting game, and it's terrifying.
Christine Mitchell is just one of many trying to file for unemployment, but hitting some roadblocks.
I've been out of work for about a week and a half, and both of my claims, all it says is non-payment due to unresolved issue. Doesn't say what the issue is.
She says she has more than a decade of experience in the hotel industry, but she was laid off on March 18th due to the coronavirus pandemic. She tells us she filed for unemployment that day, but it's been a slow process.
The phones are down. The phones just disconnect you at Indiana Workforce Development. And the web chat has been disabled. So right now, all you can do is email and cross your fingers that they're going to contact you back.
If you visit the Department of Workforce Development's website, you'll see this bright orange notice right away saying that due to extremely high call volume, waits will be longer than usual. Some say they're having trouble getting any type of response.
Most of the people that I know just from Facebook have been saying that they have the same issue on their claim. There's a little yellow triangle that says that there is an issue with the claim. A claims investigator will call them, but there's no indication as to when that could be. Could it be tomorrow, next week, or a month from now?
But with bills to pay and a baby on the way, she's worried about making ends meet.
Everybody just keeps saying, this isn't your fault, this isn't their fault, it's nobody's fault. Nobody could prepare for this. But at the end of the day, those bills are going to be due.
So for now, she's working with her creditors and looking for a new job. Working for you, Megan Sanctorum, RTV6.
If you have questions about if you are eligible for unemployment or how to file, we have all the resources you need on our website at theindychannel.com.
Working for you, RTV6's Meredith Barrick spoke with an economist from PNC Financial Services Group to learn more about what this surge in unemployment means for our country and for the Hoosier state.
Last week we saw unemployment claims at 3.3 million. Today they have since doubled. What can we expect come next week?
Right, so unemployment claims released today was 6.6 million. This was double from last week's number. In Indiana, it was 150,000, and this is the largest number on record, both nationally and also in Indiana. Which those numbers are likely to increase in the weeks coming forward, especially in Indiana, because stay-at-home orders was only implemented last week, Wednesday, which is relatively later than other states. So there's a lot of uncertainty out there in terms of how quickly we can stem this outbreak, and the quicker we're able to stem the outbreak, the better it's going to be for the labor market.
Now, could we expect white-collar jobs to soon be impacted? I mean, we have seen another number of other industries impacted, but are now white-collar jobs going to be what's next?
So consumer-facing industries will be at the brunt of this recession. Jobs like retail, trade, travel, and so on are the ones who are going to face the more severe impacts from this recession. But the longer this recession goes, the more it's going to spread to other parts of the economy, including white-collar workers. So the more severe it gets, the more it's going to affect other areas of employment, including white-collar workers.
Okay, Abby, and we're going to check in with you tomorrow once the national jobs report comes out. So we'll have those numbers from you then, and we'll hear more about what we can expect in the weeks to come. Thank you so much.
That was our Meredith Barrick asking those questions. As thousands of people losing their jobs in Indiana, we are here for you with our Hiring Hoosiers commitment. It is our job to help connect you to job openings, and there are some. Domino's Pizza says about 50 of its franchise-owned restaurants are looking to hire 350 new employees. The positions include delivery drivers, customer service representatives, assistant managers, and managers. Domino's is among the restaurants offering contactless delivery to customers to help prevent the spread of COVID-19.
And in order to keep up with the high demand for groceries, food, and medicine, both Market District and GetGo need to fill hundreds of open positions. There's actually a Market District store in Carmel, and there are 63 GetGo locations across central Indiana.
The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced a virtual job fair in which more than 1,000 construction and related positions will be available. The virtual job fair will begin at 10 in the morning on Thursday, April 16th. You do need to register for it. We have a link to do that on our website, hiringhoosiers.com. Just look for this story. hiringhoosiers.com. That's where you'll find information on all of the companies looking to fill positions right now.
Another huge story, COVID-19 is forcing the state to keep K through 12 students home the rest of the school year, where they will have to take part in remote learning. State Superintendent of Public Instruction Dr. Jennifer McCormick made the announcement during Governor Holcomb's press briefing this afternoon. All school buildings will remain closed to students and staff for the remainder of the school year, so students will have to do schoolwork through e-learning or another remote system a school district has decided on. Many have wondered, what does this all mean for high school seniors?
For seniors, for the class of 2020, you will be required to have earned your credits, and for any course that you are enrolled in will count toward that. So if you have earned your credits up to semester 7 or in middle school and are enrolled in courses that will get you across that stage, you will be recognized as a 2020 graduate at the conclusion of your calendar or your instructional year.
Schools must complete a minimum of 160 total instructional days, or at least 20 more days of remote learning from April 2nd to the end of the school year.
Right now, we have everything you need to know about coronavirus on our website, theindychannel.com. That includes our article about the symptoms of coronavirus and frequently asked questions, as well as how COVID-19 continues to change your daily life.
Sunshine, boy, it made things look great today and feel great as well, combined with a light wind. We've had some mid to high level clouds stream into central Indiana, but they're harmless, not leading to any showers this evening. 60 in Martinsville, 61 in Plainfield, otherwise a couple degrees shy of 60. Statewide temperatures, you can feel the warmth from Fort Wayne to Evansville. Evansville's at 50 or 64 degrees right now. Fort Wayne in the upper 50s. What's ahead for the evening? A good looking sunset, number one. Temperatures slow to change, and we'll have a milder night tonight than last night. If you look at the forecast for tomorrow, more clouds in the morning, a little more sunshine in the afternoon. Temperatures just as warm, if not a little warmer, for your Friday afternoon.
Town Square has several businesses that are saying we're open Indy. One of them is making some big adjustments to keep their award-winning meats on the move. We'll show you how coming up next on the News at 6.
RTV.com.
RTV6 is shining a spotlight on local businesses that continue to serve their communities as part of the We're Open Indy campaign.
When it comes to finding good meat, one shop near downtown Indy is among the very best. Their hands-on approach looks a bit different now. Brad Brown explains.
Much like most neighborhoods, Fountain Square is pretty quiet these days, but just a few steps from the middle.
All right, through your shields. Thank you.
The sidewalk in front of Turketti's is a busy place.
We're doing carry-out grocery right now, which is our big primary thing. We're full of a lot of things that the grocery store is out of. We've got ground beef, chicken, eggs, dairy, bread, produce, leafy greens, and then we're doing carry-out hot food as well.
They've only been here barely a couple of years, but Turketti's has already become a big name in the Midwest food scene. With a full butcher shop, handmade salami, sausages, bacon, and a dynamite deli, their store is a veritable palace of pork and so much more. But without customers coming inside, Turketti's is bringing the goods curbside.
So my wife's mom made us all these masks for us to wear. It's kind of fun. We've got the animals on there and stuff, but then we're wearing gloves. We're not letting anybody inside the store, so all orders have to be placed ahead of time. We have a limit on how many orders we can take per hour just for our safety to make sure we can, pack orders properly.
I think we're lucky in an area like Fountain Square to have a lot of really good small businesses that are still trying to stay open. So it's helpful for us who are stuck at home to kind of make things more interesting, but it's also nice to help them out too.
It's excellent food. It's all fresh and really good meat, really good cheeses. So it's a great addition to the Fountain Square diversity of food that we have.
We have a lot of prepared meals, so my chef and sous chef for the restaurant are in the back in the kitchen right now, and they're making lots of prepared meals, so meatloafs, lasagnas, lots of different style take and bakes, vegetarian style stuff, and it's just all going into the freezer.
It takes time for a good salami to cure. and turkeys will be ready to make it all worth the wait. Working for you, Brad Brown, RTV6.
Love that place. Turkeys is open from 10 to 3 Tuesday through Saturday for pickup and delivery only. You can find what they have available on their website. And We're Open Indy is RTV6's commitment to tell the stories of the businesses staying open during the COVID-19 pandemic to serve you. Go to our website, theindychannel.com, click on the We're Open Indy link, and there you'll find a list of businesses that are open. Kevin.
Sunshine today, but showers in the forecast as we get to the weekend. I'll have the timing for Saturday showers coming up.
Jesus Smith, Saturday afternoon at 5. This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
You do what you can to enjoy today. Maybe it was just as simple as sitting on your porch or walking out down your driveway to get the mail. That's the Monon Trail, and that's a sign of the times, isn't it? Normally, these spots would have been packed with people today as we had kind of a breakout day with sunshine and temperatures right around 60 degrees. Well, the grass is emerald green, the sky blue. Certainly felt and looks like spring today. Now, a little hint of a change here. These are mid to high level clouds, almost like a dimmer switch, toning down the sunshine as it sets, but should bring some character to the sky as the sun sets, but I think leading to more clouds during the day tomorrow. 61, that's our current temperature. The wind being light made today, I think, even more enjoyable, and the temperature feel warmer than it actually was. 59 in Peru, 61 in Indy. Are you ready to be shocked by something? Watch what happens when I zoom out and look at this stark line where the temperatures just plummet. It's in the teens from Nebraska into the Dakotas. Bismarck's at 17, while Minneapolis is at 60. This is a glancing blow of cold air. It will not reach central Indiana. Our temperatures will cool a bit, but not turn cold. They've got snow, obviously, where temperatures are in the teens. Then it's rain into central Missouri. That rain chance for us will increase as we get to Saturday, not tonight. Clouds around 42 for the overnight low, so not as cold as it was this morning. There's the cloud cover around in the morning tomorrow. Maybe a sprinkle or two during the day, but I think generally these are mid to high level clouds, and temperatures will respond and climb into the mid 60s, a little warmer than today, 65 or 66 for the afternoon high temperature. From north to south, Marion at 62. Temperatures in western Indiana a little warmer than the eastern portion of the state, all above average. Our average high in the upper 50s. Some spots will be 10 degrees warmer than that. Let's talk about your weekend. Saturday, showers. They become more likely in the afternoon. Here's your probability of rain climbing as we get to about 4 o'clock in the evening, and before sunset, this rain should be light. 7 a.m. couple of showers western Indiana. These are fading as they slide to the east. Not a whole lot of moisture to work with here, but I would plan on some showers interrupting any yard work as we get to the afternoon and evening hours on Saturday. Notice the light rainfall totals, certainly under a quarter of an inch. 7-day forecast. Temperatures early next week, 70 or above Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but that chance of showers there Tuesday and Wednesday.
I'm Dave First with another RTV6 Senior Salute as we continue to honor the spring sport high school athletes during coronavirus. And a salute to Sheridan senior Becca Merritt. This two-sport athlete could not wait for her final track season. Ranked number 1 in shot put and in the top 20 nationwide in the discus. The school record holder in both is also last year's sectional and regional champion. Next fall has a full throw scholarship at Marshall University. Way to go, Becca. If you'd like to nominate a spring sport high school athlete, email me at dave.first@wrtv.com.
RTV6 is working for you.
Lots of color popping through with our temperatures warming up. I took that picture looking straight down, and it's time to soak up some sunshine, Amanda. Rory Gregory posing and feeling the warmth.
She's loving that sunshine on her. Thanks for making RTV6 your choice for news. Join us again for the news at 11.